Hi, welcome. Right, I've actually gone live. I've managed to get live because for the last few weeks, guys, I haven't managed to be able to stream on this channel. It's been a bit difficult, and I've just literally gone in and instead of scheduling a stream, I've just connected live. So I'm a little bit caught out. Just gonna have to bear with me. I have got everything ready to go. It's a short one today. It's only about probably 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, half an hour. And it's just showing you how to make or start a house track with hip hop loops. So I'm just resizing everything on the screen quickly. So bear with me. Just getting there. So that is still streaming. I'm just making sure I can see the channel still running. OBS. Okay. So yeah, welcome to Elite EDM Stars. I wasn't actually going to do any more live streams because, as I said, I had problems for the last 2 weeks trying to connect. And another thing as well, we're not really getting much engagement with the channel live, so I decided to sort of pull the plug on doing the weekly live sessions to allow me to do more time on other things. But I am going to go into recording live videos. I did actually record this video as a session, but then a few things went wrong with the video as I was recording, so I thought I'll give it another go going live. So here we are. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and following us and sharing with your friends. And also, if you do like this kind of content, please give us a big thumbs up. That would be great. It does help the algorithm, and obviously we don't get many live views on the channel when I go live, so that, as I say, is one of the reasons why I've decided to change up and just go back to recording content and doing it that way, really, just so I can actually, you know, sort of make sure I can edit the content and things, and you know, if the mic drops out, I can re-record things, because I've sometimes had mic drop outs. I've had a few problems along the way trying to do this for the last 6-7 months, and I just wanted to make maybe make some changes. It's going to allow me more time to do more recorded content. I've got 2 courses almost ready for the academy now, so yeah, I just want to get on and sort of try and do as much as I can, but still want to deliver some content for you guys. So I have started to go on Facebook Live and do a weekly session on Facebook Live as well, on our Facebook page on a Sunday afternoon. So I'm going to start doing different channels, but let's get into it anyway. So I am ready to go now. Okay, so what I've got here is just a few hip hop loops. Now there's 1 or 2 ways you could do this. These are actually hip hop loops where they are it's part of an Ableton live session of hip hop tracks kind of put together with some loops, bass lines, some melodic elements and things like that. And they're all at 90 BPM. Now obviously, if you haven't got something like this, you can find a sample pack with some hip hop loops or some old records. Back in the day, I used to sample records up, and we used to take loops. We used to take Bangra loops in Pink Bomb Indica track, for example. There was a hip hop loop in there that we sampled and completely mashed up from a record, and also there was a Bangra loop from a piece of vinyl that we were working with a guy called Bali Sagu at the time, and he gave us some vinyl acapellas and things like that, and there was some Bangra beats on there, and we just basically sampled up one of the loops and put it into our Indica track. So you know, with the right elements, you can actually produce something completely different from what you actually started out producing. So let's play through these ideas, and then we'll show you. Rather than going through, I've actually got 2 different recorded ideas here that I've pre-done. They were actually done live, and I tried to go live and do it. I tried to do a live video and do it, but as I was recording the video, part of it cut out, the mic cut out, so I just decided to try and go live again, as I say. But anyway, I'll play these through. Okay, so what I've got there, as I say, is these different loops, and I focused on picking sort of scene 6 and scene 8. So the first thing I did is just literally change the tempo and take it to around 120, 122 BPM or 126 BPM depending on the energy of the track, and you'll see what I mean soon. So I've got two different ideas, and I've got two different tempo switches from just roughly 2 BPM changes, and that straight away will give you that house beat. And then obviously what I've done is I've laid some other things, so I'm going to switch over. As I say, I've played with this scene here, so I'm going to change the tempo while I play this, and then one of the other ones. Okay, so what I've done on this arrangement, I'm going to switch this over now so that we're playing from this arrangement. I've used some of the original kick from this arrangement here. I've used the melodic loops. I've put it in some. I've left the vocals in. I've also put some of my own effects from our sample pack in there. I've also added a few drum loops here and a kick drum. So there's a drum loop, I believe there's a clap and a kick. Pretty much that's it so far, and an effect here. So I'll show you this. Okay, so you get the idea straight away, introducing that hi-hat drum loop clap like the way I've done on a 4/4 with a traditional house beat. Instantly turns the track into a kind of a deep house, garagey kind of vibe. Okay, and then the next one I've got here, just a slight tempo change. So that was about 121 BPM, and I've got one here that switches up to 124. So if I just play it through to the end of here, and then you'll see what I mean. We're just going to loop into this section here. So all I've done again is just quickly copied the parts across. I could obviously change the kick drum into the right key slightly if it's a slightly different key. It is in F, and this one was in F as well, so we're pretty much we're working in F or F minor on this key, particularly here. F minor again here, so the kick is roughly in F, it's roughly in tune, so you know we can again I'm just showing you this really for quickness, guys. There's not much to it. This is it, and this will be pretty much the end of the session today. I'm not going into much detail with this. I just wanted to show you how, if you're stuck for inspiration, this is one way to create a new inspiration. So we'll just move in from this here. Okay, so there you go. That is 2 different house tracks started, and what I'll try and do is just create that ebb and flow in the 8 to 16 bar. So I'll start with that, and then I'll move over to another section like that and start to build another section of it and build it up, and then obviously that gives me somewhere to work back as an intro, middle, bridge, main body of my track, etc, etc. So there you go, guys. There's 2 different ways of producing a house track depending on the style. Again, obviously if I played some of the other ones in that tempo, you can hear. So you can see that some of them work well as house tracks, others don't. Okay, so again, it is the choice of samples. You've got to obviously mess around. You've got to have the right timing of the samples running through. Not everything will fit back into a house timing, but it's great to experiment with. You know, even the slowed down vocals may sound great in a breakdown and things like that. So again, it's just experimentation, guys. I just wanted to show you a really quick way of getting some inspiration going with some hip-hop loops. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, again, consider subscribing and liking the video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll hopefully try and come back with some more live content next week if I can. As I say, very busy at the moment, purely because trying to finish this second course off, and then we'll be publishing those courses. One's a basic course, one's an advanced house music production course, which is 20 going to be about 22 hours, 22 hours long. It's our part-time course where you can study with us and get a 40% discount on Ableton Live software, and also get discounts on Arteria plugins as well. So yeah, stick around, guys, hopefully, and I'll have some more content in the near future. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.